We're here at Fit Show 2025 and we're here on the Timbawood stand with Ian Selby. How's the show been so far for you, Ian?
Great start, absolutely brilliant start for us. It's very much of a surprise actually. We came here to show off like handmade English joinery, and we're looking to build a network around the UK for people who've got a real passion and interest for restoring Britain's architectural heritage, like to maintain the windows how they look, hand puttied, handmade, you know, Georgian period homes, and you know, to just make it available to people that we're still making those types of windows. So we came here to really educate people from the window and door sector that we're still here. We're part of the Joinery Network. We've come as part of that group. We belong to them. It's been really great joining up with them to gel with other people like us in the industry, you know, smaller companies bouncing off each other, sharing ideas. It's been one of the best things I've ever done. They've got a great range of products which we took on, the Lignum range, and we supply that into a number of our clients. We've brought it into our range to allow us to be more competitive in that lower level while we make the higher end sort of listed conservation special made. We've got a range of doors here. We're very proud of our English made doors. We like to call them entrances rather than doors, and lots of colours, and working with British hardware manufacturers on that. And yeah, we're here today to find distributors, people who are interested in either reselling, distributing, installing, surveying, or working with us. People who've got a passion for preserving our architecture, yeah, really, and working with wood. You know, there's a place for aluminium and PVC, I'm sure, but I've come from a wood background. I'm now 46 years actually, in this business. Been there man and boy since an apprentice. We're interested in educating young kids on coming up about why architecture is important, how it impacts communities, how it impacts the value of that community, and why buying cheaper windows to save a bit of money knocks value off decent houses. Why would you want to do that? And if you don't, you know, understanding where glass came from, how it used to be made, and adding more value to how the evolution of windows got to where they were. So we're trying to build a network that does that, and we've got 65 people at Timbawood, and I think we're all highly skilled and we've got a lot to share. So as much as we want to build a network for products, we want to educate, you know, ask that question, what's the difference between timber and wood? And most people can't answer that question. So we want to throw out those types of things, challenge people, get youngsters interested in this industry. Hand tools, sharpening, muscle memory, learning how things were made in the old days so we can appreciate it. One window doesn't fit every single building, and that's what's ruined our architecture over the last 30 years. And I want architects to stand up, be counted, and protect their heritage from previous architects about why Britain's housing stock is the best in the world, without letting people just change the windows on the neighbours. If your neighbour's windows gets changed, it impacts your home, it impacts your street, and they're a valuable part of the architectural integrity and character. So yeah, we're here flying that flag, whatever that is.
And what's next for Timbawood after the show?
After the show, well, we've got a number of people who are interested in working with us as distributors. We've got a range of doors. We're probably going to help them get established in their areas, talk to architects in their areas, share information. We've done buildings grade 1 listed with replacement windows grade 2. We've made the applications for the heritage statements to help architects. So we're going to start sharing with our distributors how we did that, so that we can start spreading out the right knowledge and information into those markets. So I expect there'll be a few in the Joinery Network will want to partner with us in some way. We want to collaborate. We've had what I'd call competitors here today, but English manufacturers. We're very clear to show them how we do things and share. I've seen a lot of companies going out of business in the last couple of years, and that's a shame because we've lost all the training and the skills and the local market. Joinery is a very regional market. There's no big players that dominate the market, and it's sad to see other people going, because the opportunity for those kids or youngsters to train in that has now been lost in those areas. So I'm all up for British manufacturing.
And how can people get in contact with Timbawood?
Online on our website at timbawood.co.uk. That's timbawood.co.uk. We're based by Twickenham Rugby Ground, not far from there. That's our manufacturing base. And hopefully you'll see more of us around the country as we start to expand.